man, I really miss conventions. I miss people. I miss that thrill of driving to the convention and coming up to the hotel and seeing the crowds for the first time. Seeing those really ambitious cosplayers who wear the costume as they're going to the convention. I miss the sleepless nights and the expensive hotel snacks. I really miss the epic costumes and the photo shoots, the really casual costumes. That guy who did that weird Captain America hot dog Godzilla mashup, I mean, he did that. You know what? Let's do this. Let's go!
Hold on, Kat. We can't go to the convention right now.
We can't?
No, not right now.
Okay, well then how about we talk about the Cosplay Emergency Kit. Alright, so this is my Cosplay Emergency Box. There are no rules to the Cosplay Emergency Box. These are only guidelines. You can make your box however you want. You can put whatever you want in it. I'm just kind of telling you what I have with mine. So I love this box. I've taken it to almost every convention I've gone to. It's really easy to pack. It's skinny. It's compact. You could throw this in your suitcase, maybe even your bath bag if you want to. I made it personal. I got my cute stickers on there. So I have some stuff laid out, and I have stuff in the box so you could kind of see what it looks like. I can fit 90% of the things on here on this table in the box. So let's kind of talk about what goes in the box. Usually you're gonna need this box because something went awry. Something went wrong. Part of your costume came undone, or maybe you were in a rush. You didn't finish a costume at home. Happens to every cosplayer. So we kind of have some categories here. We got things for sewing, for fabric. We have tools, different kind of tools. Some clips and accessories here. So these could be used for wigs or accessories or props. We got paints and glues, bleach pen, things like that. Oh, and grooming tape. Grooming tape comes in handy for like keeping socks up and wigs and things like that. So basically, let's see. You're gonna have something like Diva's hat here. We got some EVA foam pieces on here that I added on and glued. Let's say some of this was coming undone. You got Fabri-Tac. That's perfect. Fabri-Tac is a fantastic glue. This is flexible, and the thing is, it dries really fast. So in a pinch, this works on a lot of different materials. So I love Fabri-Tac. I get no endorsements for any of these products, by the way. But I have definitely always had this with me, and I stick this kind of stuff in a Ziploc, so in case it explodes or something, you're good to go. Other things I like to have in the box, again, like if you have something, like let's say I have the blue and the red paint, then I'll keep, and I know I need to touch that up, I got the red and blue paint. This one's orange and silver. But these little acrylic bottles fit in here really nice. So I got that, and I actually keep usually more than one type of paintbrush with me. They can easily be washed out. Bring these little disposable cups. These things are amazing for many different reasons, and then you could just toss them out, but you'll need to like wash your paint or mix something in this little cup. You got these to mix with. It's fantastic. You got your little sponge in case you need to paint with that. These, you just throw them away and you're done. Again, you want some stuff you could just toss out in the hotel room. You don't want to be carrying around all that stuff. So we got that. Lots of tools. I usually actually have a bundle of wire with me in here because, once again, wire comes in handy for putting things back together with props or like pieces that go on your wig and things like that. So I have an actual pair of pliers that cut wire, because once again, you gotta think about all this ahead of time. I got this little stuff is great for, once again, clay and all different kind of things. I got little pokey things, I got tweezers. The metal ruler, you wouldn't think about this, but metal ruler is great for when you have a knife, it won't cut into the ruler. So if you have a plastic ruler, you're probably going to cut your ruler. With the metal one, that won't happen. Always have a razor blade on hand. This one has a nice safety cap. And then I have some more pieces in here. So anyway, that's kind of the tools. Always have a pen and a marker on you. These silver markers, they write on EVA foam and you can actually see them. So things like that. Little scissors. Always have a little tiny pair of scissors. These scissors I use all the time. Fantastic. Our sewing stuff. So it's good to have a piece of elastic on you. Something like this. You always have scraps of elastic. You got some Velcro. I've actually taken the sticky Velcro and sat in the hotel room and sewed the sticky Velcro onto my costume on the bed. I have this tiny little pin cushion. I always have a bunch of little pins in here and some sewing needles. I actually bent this one for certain costuming purposes because you just need to make a curve, so I bent that up. Once again, I always keep black and white thread in my box. If you have your costume and it's a certain color, bring that color with you. Freight check. You do need to pull the needle through difficult fabric. You have one of these little rubber things. All kind of stuff. You can go in all different directions with this stuff. Always good to have a little sandpaper. I don't like using a hot glue gun, but you know, in a pinch, your little hot glue gun, you're gonna need it. So that's it for some of this stuff. Let's talk about some other items that would be handy to bring with you that maybe wouldn't fit in this box. Alright, as you can see, I got pretty much everything back in the box. It's a little cramped in there, but that's okay. Nice thing about this box is, again, it's see-through, which makes it easier to find your stuff and see what's going on in here. You can put this stuff, and once again, in one of your costume box. I forgot to mention safety pins. Oh my gosh, safety pins. Have safety pins with you. And try to find the ones that are black. Like if you have dark colored costumes, they really blend in. This box, I think I got this box at either Joann's or Michael's, you know, something like that. You could probably get something like this on Amazon. So that's that. I'm going to put this aside and I'm going to talk about just some other items that don't go in the box, just stuff that is really handy to have in the room. You know those old cutting boards that you just want to throw out in the kitchen? Keep one of those. They're very easy to pack. These things can go anywhere. You're going to need some kind of cutting surface sometimes. You're just going to need it. So if you don't have something fancy, take one of these. If you do have something fancy, kind of like this, I think I got this on Amazon. This is fantastic. This is a cutting mat and an ironing board surface. And you can fold it either way. Put this on your lap in the hotel room, put this on the desk in the hotel room, on the bed, and you're not going to damage the hotel room. We don't want to damage the hotel room. We like the hotel. We want to keep going back. So don't damage the hotel room. Use something like this. Fantastic. I love this thing. And it has a little handle, and once again, very easy to pack. You should always have a little standing mirror. Ladies, guys, doing makeup, you're sharing the room with other people. The bathroom is always occupied. You could sit at the desk or your little nightstand. This one has a magnified side and a regular side, but having a little mirror like this really comes in handy. My mama got me a bunch of little baby steamers one year for Christmas. This one comes in a little bag. I don't know what JM stands for, but this is a tiny, tiny little steamer that comes apart in two pieces, and you just fill it with water and plug it in, and it's a steamer, and it's amazing. Guys, do not go out of the hotel room in a wrinkled costume. Even if you're doing a cheap costume or something you just bought, like in a bag, you know. Iron and steam your clothes so you look respectable. Don't be that anime kid. Alright, I'm back. So, I started taking this to conventions about 2 years ago. This is a shoe holder thingy-majig. This is just, once again, look at it. It lays super flat. You can stick it in your suitcase. You can stick it in a box. This thing opens way up. So, the cool thing is, in the Marriott, where they have Dragon Con, they have big cabinets going up by the TV. It comes with these little hooks. Don't forget the hooks. Don't forget the hooks, because I forgot them. I've labeled them too. So you got these little hooks. They easily hang up on the cabinets. You can hang it on the back of the closet or in the hallway. And all of me and my roommates, we used all of these. We each had our own like slot because we have 4 people. So we put our badges in here so we wouldn't forget our badges every day. We would put our vitamins in here, plasticware, snacks, drinks, actual shoes. This thing is amazing. You can do lots of stuff with this, and then you can see all your stuff as you're going in and out of the hotel room. Well, that is what is in my cosplay emergency kit. That's what's helped me. But like I said, there's so many different routes you can go with this. Just go for it. This really comes in handy for things like this and things like this. This is my Mercy wing. My Mercy cosplay was one of the most difficult costumes I think I've put together and put on. Carrying something like this around, and you bring it out of the bag from the hotel or from your house, and then you're like, oh my god, I dropped it and I bumped it up against this door, and oh my god, what am I gonna do now? Well, guess what? You got your cosplay emergency kit, so you can paint it and you can glue it and you can Velcro it, because I've totally sat in the room with this and did that. So anyway, I hope you really found this video helpful. It's meant to be helpful. Please, if you want to reach out and let me know what you have in your cosplay emergency kit and what helps you when you're out at the con. Feel free to reach me at the link below, and feel free to leave a comment if you'd like. And like I said, it's a helpful video. Leave a helpful comment for somebody else. All right. Have a great night.